Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. It's a sad, sad day for football. As you can see from the title, we're talking about the European Super League. You probably know about it, but in case you don't, let's quickly go over it for you. If you're interested, you can visit this. This is thesuperleague.com. 12 clubs have come together and agreed that they want to essentially just turn their back on their domestic leagues and form a Super League. Let's have a little scroll through here. The best clubs, the best players every week. Here it talks about the competition format. The Super League is a new European competition between 20 top clubs comprised of 15 founders and 5 annual qualifiers. Oh, okay, so people can qualify for it. I didn't know that. By bringing together the best clubs and the best players in the world, the Super League will deliver excitement and drama never seen before in football. No, we've seen it before. We've seen drama and we've seen excitement. And as years go on, that drama and that excitement is being canned. Just because you've got the best players and the best teams, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get the best outcome. I've been to plenty of non-league games which piss over the Premier League games. It's not necessarily about the ability of the player, and it's not necessarily about the size of the club. This is all about money. We go on with the format. The top 8 clubs following the group stage. 8 clubs will qualify for the knockout tournament, playing home and away until the single match Super League Championship. Hang on, I kind of want to do an American accent for this. Playing home and away until the single-match Super League Championship. Midweek games. I mean, there is a European competition which comprises some of the best teams in Europe, on merit as well, because they get there based on qualifying. As we scroll down, they talk about solidarity and sustainability. Sustainability for those clubs. And by the way, this competition is to be run in line with the Premier League and Serie A and La Liga. But those leagues are actually saying, you know what, see you later. And we'll talk about that in a second. Solidarity. My arse. Football's a competitive sport, but we've seen it before where clubs go under and you see other clubs, fans, helping and chipping in. Because as a Spurs fan, if I knew that Arsenal were going under, I've got plenty of mates that grew up loving football. And they love Arsenal. And they love Arsenal the way I love Tottenham. And I know it sounds mad, but I would do what I can to keep Arsenal Football Club going. Because you need that rivalry. And you want to have that, I hate to say the word, but banter with your mates. And when the fixtures are released, you look to when you're playing Arsenal. You look to when you're playing your West Hams and your Chelseas. You look forward to those. Not anymore. If there's any solidarity, it's for those founding clubs. Oh, and that's it. That's the bottom. But more importantly, who are the clubs that want to break away from this league? Let's have a little look. In Italy, you've got AC Milan, Inter Milan and Juventus. From Spain, you've got Atletico Madrid, Barcelona and Real Madrid. And then from England, the Big Six. It's Arsenal, it's Chelsea, it's Liverpool, it's Man City, it's Man United. And it's Tottenham. I'd be shocked if there's any fans of these clubs that are actually backing this and want to be part of this. This is nothing to do with the fans of those clubs. And I kind of feel that a lot of rival clubs are giving other fans stick at the moment. This is nothing to do with fans. This is all to do with ownership and the people at the top. This whole scenario is a complete disregard to any football tradition. We've been going for over 100 years now. England itself has probably one of the best football ladders that I know, going from the bottom of non-league, giving the little man a chance, giving him that way up. You hear Spencer talk about a hashtag, in 10 years' time, we could be a Premier League club. It might be crazy to say, but the route is there if they want to do it. But I don't think they're going to be part of the European Super League. But it's all right for the founding clubs. They're going to get their pockets lined. I read some at 3.5 billion per club. And then they want to come back into the domestic league with that money to strengthen even more. Here's a quick look at the Premier League table. Fair play to Leicester, by the way, who are third at the moment. They've obviously got a Premier League title, which is something that Tottenham don't have. Leicester are slowly cementing themselves amongst these elite teams. They went through that tragedy as well, but they've come back and they are, they're a force. West Ham, I mean, I can't stand it. But as I say, you need your rivals, and it pains me to see them in fourth, but fair bloody play. Them being there is a big FU to the European Super League. It's proof that we don't need to take the elite teams and put them all together. Because what actually makes football is the underdog, the hope and the drive and the fear it puts into bigger teams. How often does the FA Cup start and we're looking for those big cup sets? What is the point of dragging teams away from a competition, giving them a load of money to send back to the competition to make it even harder for these teams to compete? And does anyone not think, despite fans not being in the grounds obviously, and of course VAR watering down everything, does anyone not think that this season's been kind of entertaining because the little guy has been having some success? You had Everton at the top of the league for a bit. Heck, you had Southampton up there as well. Sure, it's slowly working itself out, but still, you got your Leicesters in there. You got your West Hams. Bloody hell, Leeds are top 10, 1 point behind Arsenal. European Super League, my arse. Actually, don't. Do not European Super League, my arse, because that would hurt. My question is, who is this benefiting? Does it benefit the fans that's probably going to have to pay over the odds to attend these games? And are they necessarily going to be played at these grounds? I can see it in a couple of years' time. The European Super League on tour. It's just going to be a travelling circus. It's Barcelona versus Manchester United live from Shanghai. It's bloody cringe, that's what it is. is. So no, this doesn't suit the fans at all. Does it suit the players? Well, money-wise, yes. But don't they earn enough? I think they do. But there are going to be repercussions on players because we're going to talk about a statement from UEFA and, of course, the Premier League in a second. But just going back to the fans for a second, Sir Matt Busby said it. Football is nothing without fans. And at the moment, this European Super League is turning its back on fans. What do they think? The billions of people all around the world are going to buy into this? Maybe they will, I don't know. But what I do know is every genuine fan from all of these clubs that are going to be involved will definitely not want to be part of this at all. Here's a quick statement from the Premier League on this. Fans of any club in England and across Europe can currently dream that their team may climb to the top and play against the best. We believe that the concept of the European Super League would destroy this dream. If teams want to work hard and have that success, the route is there if they want to. There's also been a statement from UEFA. It says the clubs concerned will be banned from playing in any other competition at domestic, European or world level, and their players could be denied the opportunity to represent their national team. And you've seen the title. This is the reason that I think the European Super League won't happen. I know the website's up. I know all the clubs have come out with their statements, which are ridiculous, by the way. And I'm telling you, these players will not want to be part of this. Like, realistically, who wants to play the same teams over and over and over and over again, season after season? And also, who wants to deny themselves from winning an FA Cup, a League Cup, going on international break and preparing for a World Cup and potentially winning a World Cup? What player out there would want to deny themselves from that? Can't see it going ahead. I really can't. If somehow it does and the players within those clubs are like, yeah, you know what, I want to be part of it, then that's it. That's me done. I got an email the other day from Spurs saying, oh, do you want to renew your season ticket? And I'm thinking, oh yeah, we're going to be allowed back in the ground. It's going to be fantastic. Honestly, it took me years and years and years to get off of that waiting list and actually own a season ticket. I was so proud, honestly, to finally own a Tottenham season ticket. You pay a silly fee every year to stay on the waiting list. And for that, what? You move up a couple of places. And also, you get a birthday card from the team. It's signed and everything. Not by the players, it's printed. But yeah, you finally get a season ticket. And you know you're going to be able to watch your club, the one that you've grown up, week in, week out. Well, unfortunately, at this moment in time, I don't think I can renew my season ticket. I don't know if I can afford to renew my season ticket. What are the prices going to be? Are they going to stay the same? Daniel Levy says, oh, by the way, we're part of the European Super League now. We're going to be playing the best teams in Europe. Therefore, prices have escalated. Get your Tottenham season ticket. £5,000? Yeah. Problem is, there's going to be mugs out there that are going to lap it up. £5,000? Yeah, I'll pay that. £10,000? Of course. And for what? This is not exciting, and it's complete disregard to any form of tradition. Tradition's out the window. It's going to go one of two ways. It's either going to happen, and it's game over for football for me, or it's not. And I really do think it's not going to happen. However, those clubs are going to come back with their tail between their legs, and I just don't know how. I don't know how this can carry on. Me as a Spurs fan, am I going to renew my season ticket? No. Am I ever going to go there again? I don't know. I don't want to. I feel betrayed by my club. I mentioned Sir Matt Busby. Man United have done him over. With Tottenham, I talk about Bill Nicholson. What would he be thinking? The only people that are benefiting from this are the people that own the football clubs. And are they football fans? I don't know. Like, isn't there enough money in the game as it is? I just don't get it. We've been saying it for so long now. Game's gone, but now the game really is gone. I was moaning about VAR and offside the other day. For Arsenal as well, of all teams. I just want to go back to that. I wish this European Super League was never a thing. And shame on anyone that backs it. Shame on the managers behind this if they know about it. Shame on the players if they know about it. Shame on anyone that just backs this idea because it's a complete disregard to, like I say, any footballing tradition. It's disgusting. A big chunk of money comes out of the Premier League every single year, and it does find its way down to the smaller clubs eventually. It might not be enough, but it might be something. And off of the back of this, if it happens, we're going to see so many more clubs go under. And behind all of them are communities, people that do it for the love of the game. This goes a lot further than just a pound note. I'm only scratching the surface, but this can be so damaging. And the fact that there's people out there that think this is a good idea, just it really upsets me. So what now? Do I continue supporting Spurs? Well, yeah. If they go into a European Super League, will I continue to support them? Well, no. I can't. I genuinely can't. It's not my club. It'd be interesting to hear from fans who have lost their clubs, how they dealt with it, and what they did. Obviously, you get those Phoenix clubs that rise from the ashes and start up. Is that an option? Would there be a Tottenham version of that? An Arsenal version of that? I don't know, but what I do know is I can't support Tottenham going forward if this is what it's going to be like. Because that's not football. We seriously need to work backwards. First of all, get rid of this. Then have a serious look at VAR. Go back to a free-flowing game and just have goal line technology. And bloody hell, go back to rewarding teams based on their performances. If West Ham get fourth, whack them in the Champions League. Give them their day against Barcelona and Real Madrid. That's what it's about. It's not about turning your backs on these guys. Football's about change. It's about opportunity. You look at Nottingham Forest, once a giant in European football. Look at them now. And it's sad to see, but the route is there if they want to get back. Having this is denying them of that. It's ridiculous, and I'm starting to go in circles. I'm just repeating myself. If you're a fan of one of these big six, let me know your thoughts as well. What are your plans? Are you going to continue supporting the club? Are you going to look for something else? And to be honest, everyone's involved here, not just big six clubs. This is going to massively affect the other teams in the leagues as well. Just let me hear your thoughts, guys. I want to know. I was due to actually upload a different video today, but this has come up, and I just had to say something. And just quickly before we end things, because we're forever talking about football's not what it used to be. Well, non-league football is what football used to be. And yeah, we've seen some pretty crap stuff with the National League, and that's worrying. But overall, non-league football is genuinely where it is. So if you've got a local team, a smaller team, for example, that's not necessarily in the Football League, go and give them your time. Head on over, take a few mates. You will genuinely enjoy it. So there you go, that's me, Smiv. I'm not going to say I hope you enjoyed this one, because I don't think any of us would have. But they are my thoughts. Again, let me know what you think. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Peace.